Right, hello. Back to it. Let's see. What's the next on the list? Right, so where we got up to before, we've got bits of a game. Figuring out a bit of things all joined together. Let me just turn this up just slightly for me. Something like that. Right, so we can control our player. There's no jump, which we don't want. That's fine. We've got a sprint. And then this machine has 3 interaction points that it's going to have. It's going to have an input. It's going to have the dial where you can control setting and the output here. And then we just implemented our doors, which we can open and close. And maybe I think that's about it. And we can enter, which I need to check when it's open only. So that's where we got to. I think what I want to do is just put some objects in now. That are just going to be random squares for the moment, and then we'll figure out more after that. I wonder if I can just put in a square. Do I need... So... What's this going to be? It's not going to be a player. It's not going to be an area, but we're going to need like this character body. What bodies can we put in 2D? What's yeah, rigid body 2D is probably what we want. Yeah, let's go with that. We've got to give it a shape, I think, right? Instead of adding collision shape 2D. But we can do mass distribution. That's quite cool. Right, that's fine. So we're going to add our collision. Collision object 2D. Collision shape 2D, is that what we want? Yep. And then this needs a shape that's set to it, which at the moment we're just going to do a rectangle. We're going to bring this up to that kind of shape. Right, then I need to give it a sprite as well. And can I just give that like an empty image? How about if I just do... let's have a look at 32 by 32 for the moment. And all we want is just a box. So, load palette. Let's take a copy of this palette as well. It should be in there now. Let's cancel and reload it. There we go. I'm not saving, am I? I might have clicked save by accident. That's what I want. Okay. So let's say, where's our grays though? Oh, I need to resave it. Save palette. There we go. Yes, override it. And then does it automatically update? No. Load. Yep. There we go. Right, so for the moment, let's just do once a box. And then we can do multiple different frames. Oh, didn't want to do that. Right, and then another 10. That. We'll get there in the end. 10 up this way. This is just going to be the other one rotated, so we'll do another 10 here. Let's fill those in. Right, that can be rotated all different ways. And go another 10 up. Yep. That's another shape. This one again. We're gonna move it up. Let's do the L shape. Fill that in. And then we need to do this one here. Actually, let's just leave that. Does that look right? That doesn't look right. Yeah, that's 20. That's 20. And that's 10. That should be right. Yeah. Okay. And then if we want to do any other shapes, we can probably just combine these. So we're gonna save, and this is gonna be component. Let's just do components, and then file, export, sprite sheet. I think maybe add a little bit in inner padding. There we go. We've got the outer padding already, that's fine. Trim cells? Nah. What does trim cells actually do? Repackage them slightly. No, that's not necessary. Cool. So horizontal, we've got like 8 maybe. Can we edit region? Can we just take these off of the sprite sheet though, rather than... I feel like it's going to be messy if we do it like this. What if we export with centered? Split layers, full frame, selected layers, that's fine. Seven's such an awkward number. Let's not do that. Let's get rid of the little tiny one. That's not very useful. Don't know if that's the case. I mean, really what I need to do is move all of these into a corner. Let's rotate this one as well. Can we not rotate it easy? Right, rotate, trim, edit, rotate, 180, one more. What's the shortcut? Clockwise, 90, yep, good. That's fine. I think I've got to rotate these. There's got to be a shortcut for rotate, surely. No options there. Fast rotation. No. Yeah, there we go. I mean, I want it like this though. Come on. Come on. There we go. Is this really going to do this for all of them? Oh, there's clearly... Can I snap it to rotation? Yep. It's probably going to be the best orientation for this. Cool. Okay, let's re-export it then. That looks better. We trim cells. They're not going to be fixed width though, are they? Nope. The 32. 32 doesn't cover all of them, does it? Maybe. We get rid of that. God, we could save loads of space if we did. It's slightly different here. We've got loads of repeats. Hey, Captain Fuba, how's it going? Yeah, it's going okay. Trying to learn how to use Godot for this jam. No, I'm just using Tetra shapes for placeholders for the moment. But I'm taking way too much time with it. So. Let's just do rows. Can we do packed? That's probably best. Should only be 6 though. Okay, let's see how this goes. So we've got 3 columns and 2 widths. There we go. That's much better. Are you also doing GMTK? Not participating. Do you do game dev stuff and that kind of stuff, or just interested in watching? Yeah, I've not got much going just yet. Ah, nice. That's cool. How long have you been using Godot? I'm enjoying it much more than Unity at the moment. I mean, it's always the case when you're first learning to use something. Oh wow, yeah. Considering it's only really got a lot of popularity after Unity's blunder last year. I guess it's changed loads since we started using it then. If we save this then, it's going to be, let's just call this component. And then can we do variants of this by selecting different frames? Yeah. That was great for the funding. And then does this have to be, I guess for some of these shapes I'm going to need polygon. Since then had a huge momentum with lots of influx of new contributors. Yeah. I saw on the release notes of this version 4.3 that someone was saying how many more contributors it's had just for this version compared to like the previous version. And it's gone up by, I think it's like 400 or 500 contributors now, or something like that, which is so great. Over 520, wow, yeah. I mean, also, like, considering Unity kind of, like, rolled back a lot of their mistakes, and it's not too bad in terms of, like, all the issues that it caused last year, they're still going to lose a lot of people because there's a lot less trust there now. What do I want to do with this then? Yeah, they have steered back quite a bit though. Like compared to what their old like free tier used to be, I think the new free tier is significantly generous. But yeah, it's just I guess there's a bit of validity in the tactic because they were trying to get some of the big free-to-play games to pay their share, but they should have been more careful with what the changes were, because it's just like broad brushstroke for the whole user base is not the way to go. Right, so what I want to do is similar kind of thing. I guess the collision shape could be, it doesn't really matter what the sprite looks like, we can just, as long as we cover all the potential versions. I think the future are open source engines and the monetization lies in other areas of services. Not saying this just because you used Godot. Yeah, I think there's a lot of benefit of open source. Just as long as there's actual funding that goes into it though. Yeah. Right, so along the same lines as the other one, if we attach a script here, which is going to be similar to our door, but these are going to be different. Player by component. Let's just see if that just works. And then player left component. We don't want any of this. And then this is pickup component. For the moment, and we'll get rid of that. Bevy, O3D, and Godot. I don't think I've heard of Bevy or O3D. I think the like Game Maker is mostly from open source, isn't it? And free. And there's like, is Constructs open source? There's so many game engines now. Right, is this gonna work though? That's a shouldn't extend area to do though. Extend rigid body to do. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I think we need to do node this. Are we doing body entered? Body shape. Body entered. Let's try this. Oh yeah. Arm body entered. Oh, does that work? Does that just hook it up? Nice. Okay, so I don't need to copy and paste. And input should be fine. Let's see how that goes. And then if we drop the component into the scene, let's just do that for the moment. Does that just work and can I detect it? No. Rigid body TD. Oh, because I was just changing the door script. I wasn't changing the... I thought it was a separate script. Silly. Go back to all of this. Hopefully that's still alright for this. And then this we just want to duplicate. Can we duplicate it? No. If you prefer script tags on the top of the script editor, oh right, okay. So rather than having them on the side, it's not too bad. I don't really mind this that much. But have we just changed things? Can we create a duplicate? No. Kind of. I've done a few game jams in Unity, but I've not really, like, I mostly do bits of web development. So I've done Lewd and Dare over the last like couple of years. Most of them like I've attempted, which is another game jam. You're not aware of it. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so I haven't really been using... I used Unity last time was like 6 months ago or so. So I've not got really like inbuilt preferences based on Unity. I kind of just want to see what the like default Godot version's like for the moment and see if it works. If it suits me. Right, let's detach the script and we're going to add a new script instead. Going to call this component open. Well, I figured because there's been like so long since I did the last lot of like game development, it's probably a good idea just to keep things as they are, and then anything I look up online should be based around the defaults. So it'll be a lot easier to bug fix things and to learn on tutorials and stuff like that. So extend rigid body, we don't want this, and we want to connect our nodes. Yeah, perfect, yeah. And then, can I drag this in? Connect this. Yeah, good. And connect this. Yeah, learning about these like signals and stuff like that. It seems good. It's just learning when to use signals and when you can just reference things. But that will come with time anyway. Can you open multiple windows? If I pop this one out, maybe. And then script here? No. Yeah, it's kind of what I like doing in Unity, is just using a lot more events than... Oh, how do I redock this now? If I close it, will it dock? I wonder. Yeah, nice. Oh yeah, thanks. You can't look at scripts side by side, can you? Tabs, maybe tabs? No, that's not a button. Doesn't look like it. Or at least it's not a simple way to do it. Right, let's copy this in. It doesn't look like I can move it like a separate window. If I try and do this, it's kind of like, no. Just because a lot of this, I'm going to be copying and pasting for now. So it would make it a bit easier if I could just have them both open. Right, what do I actually need here? I'm not going to do... So we're in the component one. Store one's still how it was. It's just that, like, I guess I should really have it as its own separate component, but, like, detecting if a player is next to something so that the interact function from the player interacts with the right object. So this, like, on body entered, basically saying if the player's there, and then based on their input, what the interact button does. Picked up. We're going to call this. So we've picked up, and then we're going to say player left component. Oh really? Even if it's to do with like objects that... So the main idea is like being able to pick up this object and then carry it with the player. So the actual object will stay in the world. It's not like pick up and it goes into like a rucksack or something like that. It'll stay in the world, but it'll be then connected to the player object or the player scene, I guess. Hey, Comrade Chunky, how's it going? There's project settings. Where was it? Was it project settings? Theme somewhere? Oh, it allows the object to be pickable. Oh, that's good. Where? I can't remember where the colors are now. Maybe it's actually in the script here. Yeah, theme. No. I think he means the colors for the the texture editor settings. Yeah, there. Text editor theme, is it? Yeah. All in here. Thanks, Captain. Captain and comrade. Okay, let's do... Oh, am I changing the wrong component again? Of course I am. Let's leave the door alone. Right. Good, let's save it again. Component. Passive starter. Is that yeah, I don't really use Twitter, so I can't really comment. Is that like a default option that you can load up, or is that some of your own configuration? Player by component. It's going to be component and player left component. Player interacts, picked up, and for the moment we're just going to say print picked up. Ooh. It's a theme you can load into Godot. Oh, okay. And then we're going to do dropped. And we don't need that. Right, save this now. And then in game. Well, is door working? Is that fixed? That looks good. I hope. Should be the same handle on GitHub where he has his repo. Okay. Oh, okay. You mean, sorry, I misinterpreted all of that sentence. I thought you meant a theme that you use on Twitter. But no, you're saying passive star is it's the handle of the person on Twitter who's made a theme called Dark Star. Or Dark Theme. Sorry. We got there eventually. No, that could be interpreted both ways. That wasn't... Right, let's see. So we'll just see if this works to start with, just for my sanity. And then we'll try this, we'll try the area 2D instead. Oh, because it's got, no, yeah, it's going to have to be an area 2D. Because we don't want to actually have to collide with it. We can't overlap because of the colliders. So I'm never going to enter the body area of this shape. So that's why it's meant to be an area and not a rigid body. But I can just change this, right? Change type. Area. Let's call this components. And now if we save that and run it. Oh, it's not going to like it because the script is inheriting the wrong thing. Area 2D. And will it like it now? Player by component and picked up, dropped. Rigid body is a physics object controlled by the physics engine, and a character body is a physics object controlled through code. Okay. Oh, right, okay, so it's not necessarily a character, as in like an agent in the game. It's just that the physics engine doesn't control it. So you said that there is potentially a way to pick up. Okay. Process. Pickable. Okay. So that is pickable at the moment. So then collision. Our player's on layer 2. So search out pickable. So we don't need a physics body on it as well. Okay, but we don't want mouse pickup. Oh, it's a property of the collision. Right, yeah. But I don't think pickable is the same as pickupable, right? I want it so that it would attach to the player. It is? Isn't this just saying it's detecting the mouse pointer? Yeah, I don't need to know about the mouse though. I want it that like the mouse won't be used in this game. It's just that if the player character moves over the object, then they can pick up the object. As in like an interaction to carry it, rather than click and drag. I might have not explained it properly. Yeah, sorry. Still area CD seems the way, okay. I imagine there's a description. Set a flag that the player is inside the area to be pickable. Yeah. So we've got that player detected flag here. And I just need to figure out how to attach. But like, would that involve attaching the component to the player somehow? Let's see what the docs say. Oh, not that screen. So that the player would carry it. Component to It's like I'm imagining that the character walks over to the object, and then if you press a button, it will pick up the object and be carrying it as you move, so that this object would move with player character, so that then I can like take it to parts of or like there'll be animations hopefully if I get the time to do it. But either carry in front of it or carry behind him or on top, yeah, something like that. So really, I want the position of this to be linked to the player model or the player character. Yeah. Remote transform 2D node. Whoa. Okay. On the player or on the component? Yeah, sounds good. Thank you, by the way. A lot of very useful tips here. Add it to the object. Okay. Remote transform 2D. Ah. Okay, that's cool. Path property must point to a valid 2D node to work. So the remote node relative to the remote transform 2D's position in the scene. So I can't assign that from here though, can I? Yeah, okay. But oh, to the player scene, okay. Where's remove, delete? There. But surely in the, will it have to be in the game scene? So from here, because in the player scene itself, we won't have that component, so we can't pass the object. Okay. So we add this here. In the player script, okay. So create a variable to the remote path property. Oh, I drag this in, node. Is it in here somewhere, the property? Where we go on the player? Oh, you just drag it in. Okay, yeah. So we want to say like var remote transform. Oh, hold control before you release. Okay. Control and okay, I can get rid of that. So what's on ready, I guess, is some signal to say now have a direct property to that node. Okay. So in this script, which is our component script here, in signal body entered fired, this one, Oh, we need to say it like a remote. Don't think so. Where would the class name be in this? You just do class name player. Okay. So save that, and then in our component, and you can test this type of body. Okay. Okay. So I'm kind of doing that the other way with layer and masking. So the player is the only thing that's on layer 2. So all of the components are just looking for the mask 2. But yeah, let's see how this way works as well though. That'll be good. So here on the body entered, player.remote. Oh, body. Okay. Is it? Okay, so if body dot class dot get is class player. Oh, okay. If body is without this. Okay, right. Then it will let me do body dot get remote. Oh, sorry, remote transform TD dot remote path. Oh, right, okay. Yep. I'm getting used to the the language as well. Thank you. Body dot equals self dot path. Oh, path. Oh, so we only want this, though. If the player opts to pick up the component, which will be here. Oh, wait, let's do this. Let's do because we don't have a reference to the body in the input event, do we? So do we need a yeah, which is this player detected one that I'm using here. Let's do that. And then if player detected is true, but we don't have body in the input, do we? Oh, we do. Okay. No. Oh, but if we... Can we just do like a var player body and then you say player body equals body. Isn't that going to be the wrong way around though? Because we're trying to set. Oh, right, okay. And then we set body. Right, I get it. And then we can say player body here. Does that work? What, a get path? Like, helps if I can type. Maybe? Let's give it a try and we'll see if this cannot find player in the current scope. Yep. Yeah, this is saved, I think. I'll save it again. If body is player. Player body is that. Oh, we try it. Oh yeah. Brilliant. Wow. Awesome, thank you. Oh, I need to make sure this doesn't. Awesome, thank you. Got another tool in the arsenal. Yeah, so we're passing the path of the component, the transform. Oh no, the other way around. We're passing the transform from the player to this component, right? Nice. How do I do an empty path though? Path 2D like that? Oh, you can just do an empty string. Oh, right, okay. There's no type. Oh, path is just a string. Yeah, of course. Also, another trick. Oh, I'm listening. Should reload it. It seems like some things you don't need to reload for the script to take. I need to give it gravity after I drop it though. Wait, why is my door closed broken? You can use another node called marker2D, which is an alias of node2D with a fancy handle. Okay. didn't mean to close that bit, that's fine. And what's the benefit of marker 2D then? Position hint for editing. You add it to your player scene, move the node to where you... Oh, okay. Oh, so I can set like a certain... That's cool. So it'll be like... we add this marker 2D and we call this like carry position. And then we make that there. And then we can move this marker to like behind the player, let's say. Yes. Right, yes. I definitely would have missed that. So now... if I just remove that and re-drop it in, is that the easiest way to do it? Yeah. Yeah, do the same drag and drop. Yeah, okay, cool. Nice. So then the... oh god. Yeah, this is confusing me because I've got the scenes across the top, but the scripts are on the side. I think I do understand what you mean about getting the add-on that moves the scripts above, because I feel like I'm changing to like the player script if I click here. Yeah, I'll look into that kind of stuff. I guess in the asset library, is that where you look for add-ons and stuff, or do you have to import? You have to find plugins. Scripts. Do I click plugins? Can't type here. Oh, we are online. Oh, you have to opt in. Okay. Okay, cool. Oh, I bet there's so many really useful ones here, aren't there? Oh, there's going to be so much good. Add-ons are just a bunch of scripts to download to an adult folder in your project. You have to activate in project settings to remove it, just delete the corresponding file. Oh, right, there's no like install or remove scripts tabs. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be called something like that. Is it actually this one? Yeah. Is this the one you're talking about? Is there any issue? I guess you can... oh, you can actually just open up the GitHub. Oh, that's great. That's just a screenshot. Can I see... yeah, if I wanted to dig into it, I could figure out. Oh wait, at least, yeah, it's quite open to see what it's doing. Nice. So then we download it. That's fine. It makes an add-ons folder anyway. Okay. What's the license? I need to have a look at that, right? Add-ons, script tags, check the license or not? Oh, it's okay. MIT, that's fine. Is MIT with attribution? Is it needed? I can't remember which way around it is. Let's have another look at it. License. Permission is granted free of charge. Deal. Provided as is. That's fine. Oh, it's just basically, yes, it's pretty much public. Cool. I just want to make sure I don't have to, well, I don't miss anyone in the anything I need to credit. And then you said activate it in the project settings. Plugins enable. Okay. And then if I close, if I go back to scripts, nice. Oh, that's so good. I like that things just seem to work so far. Like, there's no like edge cases that I've bumped into so far. Of like, oh, this doesn't work in this scenario, but I guess we're not doing anything too complex yet, so that's all right. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, what were we're having a look at this. So can I set gravity on the component? What do these settings mean? No. So if I drop an item, how would I... maybe if I make a drop position. Position. Which also has a remote transform 2D. And then I go back to my player. Can I have a second one of these? What's it going to do? Is it going to give me... No, that's not going to work, but if I call it something else, yes. So, rather than remote transform 2D, if I call it... if I just call this drop position. And this carry position. And then save that, and then go into our component. And then we replace this with carry position. Yes, that's a good point. Because it's not an updated, it's just giving an instantaneous version of the transform rather than a specific, like a continuous one, right? Right, where's, if I move our drop position to, let's do it there for the moment. And yeah, like you said, we can get rid of that. Go into our script, get rid of the drop position. I'm fine calling that carry position still, that's fine. And then we go to our component. That's carry position. We do this. Plus we also do our own transform, right? Transform. Oh, I still need to do... Okay, yeah, that's a good point. Which we do with just that. Does it not need, it doesn't need non-ready because it doesn't change. So in the player script, we need to provide a reference to this drop position, right? So, but it won't need. Yeah, but it just didn't. It didn't do the. Oh, because I pressed the wrong button, probably. Yeah. I think I was holding shift rather than control. Right. Okay. Let's call this drop position like this, and then in here, we do need to clear this so it doesn't continue following, right? And then we just say transform equals player body dot drop position. And this needs to be carry position here. Just use position. But isn't it what I've called it here though? So we've got a carry position and a drop position. Oh, instead of transform, okay. So you've got a lot of patience with me, thank you. I know how impossible it is to needs the position property of, oh right, okay. Yeah, I know how crazy it is to do to try and walk people through code through Twitch chat or through similar similar like text-based systems. It's very difficult. Okay, so pick it up and when we drop it, we dropped it back here, right? Because that's where our player spawned. So this drop position doesn't take into account the movement of the player. Because is it because we are, no, because it's not where we're picking up the object, is it? Let's reset it. Is it dropping it where we picked it up, or is it dropping it at the initial position of, hey Books Now, how's it going? No, it's dropping it at the initial position of the player. When did you set body? Body is when the player crosses the collider of the component that we're picking up, the object, basically. Do a print statement of the player's marker 2D drop position. In the player scripts? Line 28. Okay, so when we're moving, print. Can I just do $sign drop position? And you want the position of that? Yeah, so that doesn't update when we're moving. It's always down here. You're at the stage of the jam where you're questioning if your game is even close to being fun. Hey, I'm a long way from that. Even that. So. Something's iffy in my player code. That doesn't surprise me. We've got our drop position here. What am I moving? I'm setting the velocity of our character body. This is just what was default. So is that not best practice? Are you doing another Lucky Lefties? Have you thought of your alliteration this time? Books now? No, okay, that's correct. For the character. Oh, bots. How do I... Can I ban here? Yep. There we go. Lucky Lefty loves linear lines. I do like that. Same as carry position. Carry position is updating correctly. That's true. But that's because we're passing the transform, right? So here, this is a remote transform, so it's constantly being updated. I mean, considering we're just doing it for a game jam, I think the easiest way to get around this is probably just to add the same remote transform here. I know this is like a very hacky way, but this is fine for a game jam. And then we do this. We do this. Yeah. that's always the case, right? And then in here we say drop position. Oh no, wait. We clear this one. I wonder if it lets us do this as well though. It might not work. So we do drop position set path. And then immediately after we clear it. But that's not going to work, is it? Will it update it for one frame or not? Can I just... I'm just going to see if this works, but... what happens? So it works, but it's a cheat way of doing it, right? Oh, right. So how do you say the global position then? Local's always relevant to the parent node. Okay. Oh, was that where I had this line in before? And that should be here, global position, or on the, yeah, okay. So now if I comment out these two lines. Ooh. Oh, on both, okay. And then try this. Yeah, nice. Very nice. Okay, so we can pick up and carry stuff now. That's brilliant. Yeah. So we can get rid of all these extra bits. That we don't mind. That we don't mind. Yeah, but that's what I quite like about it. There's always different ways to approach it. Where are we getting this position output? It's here, isn't it? Let's get rid of that. Oh, got rid of too much. It's where it helps having someone who knows everything about it as well. Right, so then there's going to be a different case if we are dropping at one of the machines as well. That's fine. Wait, do we not have the close? What happened to the close animation? That should be in door. Oh, because I undid this. Play reverse. Play backwards? Play backwards. That was it. Open. Cool. We don't need that. And then this can only happen if is open. Which has to sit here. There's going to be so much spaghetti code in this. If open, if player up, then we can enter the door. Right, the next thing we need to figure out is changing scenes, or maybe we teleport to another area. Yep, that's all that matters, and that we learn stuff. There we go. Okay, that's good. Okay, what if we try and so we can't open the door and pick an item up together, which might be an idea to keep it separate. Oh, thank you for the follow. And for the tech support. I think I like the idea that if you try and open the door while carrying something, you drop your item. Oh, we can get rid of this mouse input as well. Oh, where's that script though? Input player? No? It's got to be here, isn't it? It's good practice. You should place UI action with custom gameplay. Yep. We've done that. node. This is it. We don't want this anymore. Let's get rid of you. No, we need to take it off of the game first, which is this, I think, this script, right? Yeah. So we delete that node, then we can delete this script. And then when we run, we won't have all of these debug outputs, hopefully. Cool. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Right, do we want to try and do the scale machine? Godot supports many forms of print statements. Print. One of them is print debug, gives you more info. Ooh, where it's called, for example, script in line. That's very, yeah, that's very useful, thank you. Worth leaving that in, yeah. Print underscore debug just means tidying up is going to be a lot easier, right? Because you can immediately look where that code's coming from. And then the door, I think, is the only other one. Should just do a find and replace, really. Did we get them all out of component? Yeah. Control Shift F. Does that do all scripts, or is that just the script you're in? Oh, nice. Yep. Nice. Okay, let's try and do our inputs. So if we want a reference to a variable, is this how it works? So what happened here is, because we detected it's a player, we took the body from that, and then we can access the properties of the body. So can we access, like, player speed here? Player body. Yeah, if we do player body, can we set stuff from here? Normally you wouldn't be allowed to do stuff like that. To further code completion, you can set a type of that variable. Oh, here. Oh, without the space. Oh, you can have, it looks like you can have the space either way. Okay, so then you get better code completion. But will it let me set speed here? Because that seems an odd thing to be able to control. What do we set it as? 100 normally. Let's go back to 100. Yeah, that's what. Normally you can't just do stuff like this. So I just wanted to test that out. Yeah, the idea it should just be read only, but I don't think it has though. Let's not change the speed while we're gliding with it. No. Speed is variable. Is it because I didn't do 0.0? Does it matter? That it's a float rather than an int? Or is it doing the correct thing and not letting me do that? Let's test. If we do here, when we're doing our direction, print debug speed. Oh. Yeah, on the player. Yeah. Because we've got a sprint with shift. So it's 100. And then if we're sprinting, it's 200. And it's still 100 as we walk through here. Which should be where it's setting it. Unless we need to do body.speed. Because player body is our like copy of it. So actually it's not affecting it. Oh, it's a reference. Okay. Yeah, it's not letting me do that. Which is, I think is a good thing, but... I kind of just wanted to see if it would. You think it should, though? Yeah, sure. I'll put this back in. So we've got our speed set here as a variable. Oh, because this is overriding. That's why. Every yeah. So if we take this, if we comment this out, is it going to complain that there's no else? Yeah. So if we save that. And then have we still got it in the component? Yeah. So you think both should work though? This should work with player body as well as body. Let's try that. Because yeah, that is a... Yeah. Oh god. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I've got to get that into my head, that these are actual references to like an instance. Yeah. I mean, that I do think it should slow down the player based on the size of the objects. But that should be, like you're saying, it should be a signal back to the player, not set by the object. Okay, so I need to not have that. I like this. Any array and dictionaries are passed as copies. Okay. Is that music stopped? Let me just sort out this. I don't know why this is so quiet. Wait, maybe it's just quiet on my end. Let me do that instead. Let's put something. Is there anything more upbeat? What did I used to use for stream music? And I did the pixel stuff. I'm sure there was another one. Can't see the album cover that I remember. We just do albums. Unless YouTube music doesn't have it, maybe. Let's see what Groove is like. This not something a bit different. Okay, so let's try Groovy instead. Don't give it a lot of time, but okay. So, can I detect? Let me think what's to do next. What to change the player speed? Yeah, let's try that if you're happy to to guide me. Thank you. Okay, yeah, in the player script. At the top. Oh, we could just go with slowed. That's save a few lines of typing. And then do I need to give it normally above? Okay. So these are like events. Now I can connect to it in the ready of the player. So what would be the ready? As in, it's like a ready function. Oh, ready. So I'm creating this. Okay. And I need to say it returns. Yeah, sure. Let's do. Well, like an int. Oh no, wait. Speed. Let's just do speed float like that, and return void. Oh. And then it just doesn't like it so far because we've got... Okay, so then we can do speed equals speed. And this is, we'll probably have to do some if statements around here just to check if it's allowed to set the speed, for example. And that's it. do it in the ready. What, I don't know what the ready method is. Is that just like a default for all scripts? Now connects to. So instead of, like, for example, instead of setting speed here, object.signalName.connect. Okay, it's a life cycle. Oh, and that just exists. I assume you want that first, even though... Okay, yep. Object.signalName.connect. Let's just comment this out for a second, so we don't have all of this going. What, just here? Oh, right. So our slowed signal. Okay. So this is like event handling. That's what it's called. Kind of. Nice. Okay. So then if I wanted to trigger this, you need to emit the signal. Let's close that. Save. Okay. So do I need to add anything in particular? Object.signalName.emit value. So I could do, so on picked up, let's say, we do player body dot slowed dot emit. Oh yeah, okay. Player body dot slowed dot emit 60, for example. Yeah. So what I'd like to do as well then, because this is still going to override anyway. But can I just do, yeah. Well, rather than on slowed, let's just do like set speed. Oh. And then just reassign all this. Now you can just handle all the speed login in one place. Yes. Nice. So then here we do just set speed. And here set speed 100. All the logic, yeah. So yeah. But what I can also do is do like a var carrying, and we set that to false to start with. And then instead of doing a set speed signal, we'll do a signal of carrying. Oh wait, no, let's call this carrying, and we'll call this ball is carrying. And then we want to do carrying.connect. Okay, well, actually we can leave this open. But if we do carrying.connect, and now we need a function for this. So let's do, oh, this is just opening everything up now. Funct, set weight, let's say. Carry weight. And we'll do this as a weight float. I'm basically thinking, because we want to be able to change the size of objects, having an option to set the weight of the object that you pick up, and then that determining what the speed you get will be. Yeah, so we'll do something like that. So carrying equals true. So carrying connect needs to be set carry weight. And then we say if weight is greater than 0. Can we do that? If carrying is true. Actually, let's just do if weight 0. Do I need to do double equals? I assume it's double equals, right? Is carrying is false. And then we do else is carrying true. And then based on the weights, we'll do set speed. So the heavier the weight, the slower the speed. So we'll probably do like a default speed. Divided by the weight, let's say. And it can't be 0, so that's fine. And we'll do a const here of default speed. I'm doing loads of changes now. Let's say that's 100. You can use max or min functions or clamp. Okay. I think this will work for the moment, right? So then instead here, we're not doing .slowed, we're doing .carry. No, hasn't saved. Save first. So .carrying, emit, let's say a weight of 5. So that should drop our speed down to 20 while we're carrying. And if we drop, we do 0. And then that should say carrying false. And then we need to set the speed back to our default speed. Like that. But we still got this set speed here. Which means no. What does that? What's the export do? Oh, okay. So it's a bit like serialized field in Unity. That's useful to know. Wait, I need to note that somewhere. Let's just do here somewhere. Actually, yeah, let's do that in game. That'll be easier. Easier to keep track of. If I do that here, does it have to be a var though? Oh, at export. Yeah. So then in the game, yeah, nice, okay. Right, let's separate those out a little bit. That's useful, yeah. Yeah, I was playing about a bit with that yesterday. It seems like some things work that you can like change, but obviously some changes are too big for it to hot reload. It has to recompile a little bit. Oh, you have to... Nice. Okay, so I'm kind of there with this, but it's still not right, because when we're sprinting, we just need to multiply our speed by 2. So actually, rather than default speed, because that will happen once. No, because we're not multiplying back. Okay. So yeah, this is what I need. I need here to do speed times 2. And this needs to be speed over 2. No, that's not going to work. I think what I need is the else if doesn't need to be an else if. We just need an if. No, this is not going to work either. But that, yeah, so that will allow me to change it in the editor, right? But what I'm thinking of here is I want it that when we can sprint on the floor, then we want to double our speed. But that will be still dependent on, like, if we're carrying something, the speed will have already been reduced. So the sprint will still be slower. But when we stop sprinting, we need to know... Oh, there's so many different scenarios here. Oh no. This is the problem with messy code. We don't even have a jump. What am I even worrying about? We're not even handling this on the floor. That's going to be the easiest way. We don't have a jump. So let's get rid of all of that. So if action pressed, if action release, just released, just pressed. What's the option? Released. Why is it just released though? Let's see that. Okay, so this needs to be just pressed because we don't want to repeatedly change this as well. All right, let's give that a try. See what it works. Yeah, that's always the best things. Keep it as simple as possible. Okay, that's fine. And then we sprint. We let go. Sprint. We pick up the item. Yeah, we do have a sprint. It's quite a heavy item there. And then our... Nice. Good. Yeah, nice. So just for as the button is depressed, whereas without the just, it's while the button's depressed. There's not really much of a game yet. Okay. Right, if we save this. Let's just have a quick look how that... I mean, you're joking about shipping it, but it might be an idea to just have a look at how that works. Oh, nice. That's good. I think I'll leave it though, because I don't mind it running in the background and switching to it. Do I need to do any settings for the window width and height? No, because I've been burnt by that before books now. Luckily with Loot and Dirt, there's the publishing window, isn't there? So you're given like an hour to figure out if you if you haven't done it right. Whereas GMTK, it's the deadline. The deadline is the deadline. There's no more. There's no extra window. Okay, why is it giving me this width and height? It seems a bit weird. Yeah, submission hour, that's it, yeah. That is definitely... it's a very useful thing to have. That's the default. seems an odd yeah. Wouldn't that be the standard, right? What is it, 720, 1080? So how would I, let's have a look, how to export. Godot export HTML5. I don't mind it scaling up. I feel like, yeah, it's going to be for web. Mainly because, you know, I just don't like asking people to download executables for a game jam. Oh, I'm glad I didn't start using C#. Wow. You have to go back to Godot 3. Okay, that's fair. That's fine. WebGL's fine. If a runnable web export template is available, a button appears between the stop scene and play edited scene buttons in the editor to quickly open the game in the default browser for testing. Oh, that's good. Somewhere up here. So, is it saying it's not currently compatible? Stop scene and play edited scene button. Okay, no remote debug. Create a new export template. Project, export. Add. Web. Okay, it's probably a good idea to have a look at this now. Just so I have the option. Need to download the templates first. Okay. Manage export templates. Download from best available mirror, that's fine. Download and install, that's okay. It's just got like everything set up for you. Nice. Oh, it's doing something. unpacking. Okay. Still thinking about something. Let's give it. I can't yet. It's still thinking. Let's try some different music while we wait. Okay, there we go. Export templates are... yeah, okay. So we close this. Go back to export. Do we have a look at advanced options? Wow, okay, there's going to be lots of options here. Right, icons we don't care about just yet. Display. Not needed. Oh, you don't need the advanced options. Ah, that's worth. Oh, this one. Remote debug? Run in browser. Where's it going to target? Oh, down here. Okay. Sweet. Okay. So then I can stop that, that's fine. But if I'm going to export to itch, then what else are we going to have to do? Press binary, smaller files, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Click on export project, and then that will zip it. No, I want to do Oh, okay, that's it. Can't remember what you have to download here. If you upload files, and then there's a checkbox, isn't there, to play in browser? Okay, let's just see what it does. So I can do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, does it have to be called index? Oh, right, okay. Is it really that quick? It can't be that quick. Desktop. Godot, GMTK. Index. Oh, now, okay. Have to zip it first. That makes more sense. Not here. This one. So all of this. We don't need that, but send to zip folder. If that's how easy it is, then does it need a certain name? Let's call this V naught. And then upload. GMTK. Oh, do we have to? I can update these after, I think. Draft. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. HTML. That's fine. It's a game. Optional tagline. That's fine. This file will be played in the browser. Embed 643.60, that might be okay. Auto detect size. Oh, that's only Unity. Automatically start on page load, I guess. Let's just see what it comes out as. Save and preview. Okay, yeah. This is probably best practice, isn't it? Now, I'm not sure. Is that missing stuff? Dimension-wise. Probably not. Oh, but we set it. What did I set it to? Project settings. 1080 720. So it should. Oh, 640 360. And then re-export. I'm just not used to it being done so quick, but I guess there's nothing in the project really yet, so that's part of it. That and compress. Yeah. It feels like there should be more. V 0.1. Edit game. Delete that file, that's fine. Upload a new file. 0.1. Open. Don't export the add-on folder. Okay. Because that's not really used, yeah. And the exclude options in here in export. Custom templates, progressive web app. Scripts. Resources. Export all resources except the ones checked here. Yeah, like that. Okay. So we'll do one more export. And then... Oh, don't need that. No, it says export all resources in the project except the ones that are checked. So anything you're checking is you're saying not to export, I think. That's my understanding, but it might, I might be wrong. And then we've got to re-zip it all. I need to get rid of that one. Send to compress zipped. Let's get rid of this one because we don't want it. Might want to clean. Oh yeah, because it will have the stuff there already. That's a good point. Ah, how do I know what I can delete? But this is exporting into the project folder. Yeah, okay. So we do something like this. Is this what you'll mean? If I do that? So those are the things that are generated by the export. That was just the default. Is that messy? Well, what I can do is export all resources. Yeah. If I do this into this export folder, then I can see what was generated and I can see what I can remove. I think. So these files are all the ones that were generated. They're all index files. So anything that was index in here. How many folders is that? How many files? Why does it not say? Yeah, it can do. Right, index Apple Touch times 2, audio, HTML, index icon, icon PNG, index.js, pack, PNG, import. Yeah, it's just all of the ones called index. But also, all of the GMTK ones that I just did as well, which is the same. Audio, index, icon, JS file, PNG, that. So I can delete all of those. We'll delete these two versions. Index.zip. What's this? That was one of our zips. That's fine. That can go as well. Yeah. It's not quite as good. And then we can empty this. Okay, so I don't need to upload all of that stuff. And then we do this. That's fine. Export into here. Do that. And then these are the only things that we're compressing. That's tiny. Is that the whole? That can't be the whole game, right? I guess there's nothing in it at the moment, but that seems tiny. I guess compared to, we can delete this, upload trial, export this, open, 8 megabytes. Yeah, okay. And now it should be hopefully the right. I bet you can. I bet there's so many like tinkering. There's so much tinkering I could do. That's saved. Okay, let's view it. Run the game. Yeah. I still feel like this is missing some of the screen, right? We close this and open this. Oh, that's a nice idea. Like if I walk across. No, that's the whole screen. That is right. I really need to mess around with this a little bit more. It's annoying me that it's got these little like tiny edges on it. But we can't full screen in this, can we? That's good. I think we want to set this to... You can put a full screen button in. I just want to see if this, if we do 1080 here, 720, does that embed into the page properly? F11, F12 don't do anything. F11 just full screens the... I'm not sure I necessarily want it though. I think this is good. Because if I have a fixed screen, then I know that where my boundaries are. So project settings. This is now going to 1080 by 720. And that's fine. Yeah. Right, okay, that was way easier than any of my previous Game Jam uploads. This is some weird music, sorry. Let's see what other options I've got. Let's go back to Game Chops, that's a bit better. I've got to find the old playlist that I used to use. Yeah, thank you again for your support. Been very useful to have someone someone who knows what they're doing. Just be like, oh, just do this, it's fine. Let's do some Pokemon. Cool. That's all good. Yeah, nice to nice to have that available. Right. So I guess the next thing is to start looking at dropping our item off at the scale machine and changing the settings on this. So part of that is our dial. So really, if I go back to these components, what if I reset those? Just wondering why I'm getting those weird clip bits of it. It should be called components. Let's move it up. Let's reload that. Hold Alt to move a selected node. Oh, in the tree. Okay, really, I should have it. Yeah, I'm still getting that though. There's like some occasions where I'm seeing like an extra line on the side of it. I think I need to put a buffer in between the yeah, look. It might not show up. Yeah, I think this output. So export sprite sheet. And then we add in some spacing here. Let's see if that fixes it. I was getting some like weird glitches where I was seeing the edge of the next part of the sprite sheet, and I wasn't sure. That seems better. Take advantage of the new physics interpolation. Project settings physics. Physics 2D, I guess, or common. Fun. What's this doing? If true, the render will interpolate the transforms of physics objects between the last two transforms so that smooth motion is seen even when physics do not coincide with rendered frames. Note if true, the physics jitter fix should be disabled in physics common jitter fix to 0. So that needs to be set to 0. This property is only read when the project starts. To toggle physics interpolation at runtime, set scene tree physics. This is only in 2D. Okay. Oh wow. Default linear motion damping in 2D. Damping is used to gradually slow down physical objects over time. Rigid bodies will fall back to this value and combining their own damping values. Okay. Oh, there's going to be so many, so many options here. That looks okay though. Let's see what it does. Will it be noticeable? Or is it just for like edge cases? I think it's more for edge cases if we've got like a slow setup. Less jittering. Yeah, actually, I guess so. Pixel accurate snapping. Wait, is it? Or just like ignored the fact that it's better? Oh wow, actually, yeah, it's so much smoother. Yeah, way better. Nice. I think it's time for a little break though. Just gonna do like a 5-minute break, have a coffee, that kind of stuff. This seems pretty well set up now though. But I feel like I just need to just sit down and actually make the game now. Going for dinner. Okay, thank you so much for your help. It's been awesome. Yeah, I'm still gonna keep powering through, but I'm just gonna do a little 5-minute break now. I think I can do this. Back soon. Countdown timer, maybe. No, not that one. Oh, actually, let's do that. I'll do a little, a little bit longer. Good luck and be creative. Fingers crossed, thank you. I will try. I think I'll probably be doing mostly starting to do some graphics and pixel art now. Yeah, I don't need that long. Let's do, where's the other timer? This one. So it's hidden behind. Bring it down. There we go. Cool. Well, yeah, thanks a lot, and back in a sec. Right. What next? I feel like I need to get both the rescale machine and then the combiner up and running. No, not those ones. Get rid of that timer. Get rid of the be right back. There we go. Oh, there's a new version of Lethal Company just dropped. Be interesting to see what Zekas has changed on that. Right, so I feel like we now need to start like planning the game, because there's not really a lot to the design of it yet. It's mostly been like play around with Godot, see what things do. I think we need to call this like underscore export so it goes at the top or bottom. Yeah, that puts it out of the way a bit. Okay, so this is going to be our test scene. Let's rename this as like test. Because when we come to actually like building out levels, then we're going to have a different setup, but this will work for the moment. Now the other question is, do we want it all on the same layer? could have everything in the same scene. And just when you enter a door, you get teleported to another point on the same area. I don't think there's going to be loads on the screen, so it shouldn't be an issue with like rendering stuff. Let's go to here and start working on a script on this. So we don't need a ready, but what we do need is references to these. I think. Yes or no? Close that. We can close this. Input and output, they're all the same. Door can close and dial can close. Right. Scale machine. What nodes can I access here? Let's do the dial first. Let's disconnect this, detach script, and then from state machine, connect script here. No, let's disable this a second. Oh, this just shows ones that are open, so you need to open it from here anyway. Okay. Never mind. Thought I wasn't seeing them all because they weren't on the side anymore, but that's because they had been closed. So, on dial ready. Get rid of those two. Let's get rid of this. And let's check if this works. Because the dial doesn't have the script anymore. And I want to see if it still connects. So if I walk past the dial, yeah, we get dial ready. Good, okay. So I've got to remove all of those. we're gonna disconnect this because this is the same, I think. Input is just saying input ready, output is just saying output ready. Okay, so remove it from here, remove this from here. I'm gonna delete those 3 scripts. That's fine. Just save this, and then we're gonna say this in here, input ready. Wait, we disconnect those ones. So that should all work exactly the same on the one script now. Let's double check that. Input, output, dial, that's good. Then similar to this, so we want a var player, let's just say location is an empty string. And then we say player location equals dial, and this is going to be where an enum is probably going to work better, right? Can I do an enum? How do enums work here? Enum location equals how to do enums. How to do enums. Godot. No, I just want to know how to use enums. Is it here? Let's just search enum Godot. Okay, so it's just locations like this. Enum, right, these. So we just say like dial, input, output, none. how do we reference? Same as right and left up. Okay. In location. Player location, type location. Is that going to work? And do we call it like location like this? And can I set it to none? Location dot none. That might work. What's the syntax? Elon name camel case. No, Pascal case. So that should work. Okay. And we say input and output. And then we also need to tie in these ones. Output, exit. As long as there's no overlap, that's fine. And inputs, exit. Okay. Let's move these up. Space these out a little bit. And then hey, how's it going? I'm kind of just playing around at the moment, but the idea is to do like a lab environment where you have a machine that can change the size of objects for you. It's either going to be some kind of like puzzler, maybe like a puzzle platformer, or maybe with bits of like hidden objects, kind of like find the right objects you need to change, that kind of game. But I've mostly been like learning how to use Godot so far. So the actual content of the game so far is this. It's not loads going on yet. Show you when it opens. So you can pick up items and you can open doors. That's it so far. But yeah, like the next iteration of this machine is going to be something that allows you to change the size. So you're going to be able to deposit on one side, use the dial to change the setting, and then You either get like a bigger or smaller version out. Oh, nice. Thanks for the luck. Yeah, you too. How are you finding it so far? Is this your first game ever? Is this your first game jam? Exciting. So then we need our input here. And we say, we do switches. If player location equals location dot style. Print first game, yeah. Although you're not in the game jam, you just wanted to get started with the chess game. Ooh, sounds interesting. Not on quite the same time crunch then. Are you doing it as like a hobby, or is it full focus, full on? Print style here. Nice. Can we do switches then? So what's this? GD scripts. Are you doing are you using Godot for your engine? Oh, it's called match. Okay. Nice. Yeah, it's my first time trying to use... So I've used Unity before, but because I only really do, like, I've only done 2D, like, game jam games so far, and most of my ideas for games going forward are also 2D ones. It feels like Godot is a much better setup for what I need. Okay, match, like that. So match player location. Expected colon. Okay. And then we're going to say location dot style. Oh. Expected indented block after match pattern block. Okay. Can it do that? Print dial. Well, to be honest, the business model I think at the moment is actually better than it used to be even before all the issues last year for like indie developers and like hobbyists on the like on their free tier, they've made it much more generous. You have to like hit a lot higher targets before you even have to start paying now. But yeah, there's a big issue with the whole like retroactively applying changes to previously built games and all that kind of stuff. That it was all the controversy last year. But yeah, I thought I've wanted to give Godot a try, and previously it's not had enough like tutorials and support, but I think the fact that like big channels like Brackies have done full tutorial, well, they've started like tutorial series for Godot, it seemed like a good time to give it a try. Yeah, it's I can't remember what the Unity free tier. Compare plans here. There's where is it? There's a page somewhere that shows you like potential costs. No, that just goes back to that. Learn more. I can't remember where it is, but yeah, it was basically, it showed you how much you'd need to sell, what Unity plan, yeah, if your aggregate gross revenue is less than 100,000, Unity Pro is required for businesses with revenue or funding greater than 200,000 in the last 12 months. So that's quite a high target. I'm sure there was a whole page dedicated to it somewhere, but I can't remember. Basically, it ended up, because of all the controversy, they backtracked on it and they made it better for hobbyists. They were only really trying to target some of these big companies that have built like free-to-play games on Unity and then charge in-game currencies and stuff like that. That I think the idea was fair enough. It was the implementation was terrible. That's why there was so much controversy around it. But no, there's all of these like tutorials how to make a game in Godot. It's just, it seems, I watched through one of them and I was like, it just seems so much nicer nicer to work in Godot than Unity for the kind of games that I've been making or that I've tried to make in the past. So that was what that's what prompted the switch. So let's see. Here, we want to see DAL input and output. So now I don't need those. Say where I am. I think that was already working fine. And I want to check for play interact. So this is our first check. And then based on where we are, so we're going to have a var for the dial setting, which is going to be an int. Do we have types of ints? Yeah, it looks like it. We can start at 0. And then this, we need to call, we need to create a separate function Wonder what the underscore's for. Do you need the underscore? Change style, which returns nothing. Void. Now we're going to say style setting plus equals 1. Can I do that? Maybe. If style setting is greater than, what are we going to set it at? Starts at 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 is the maximum value it can be. So it's greater than 4. Dial setting equals 0. And we need one of these. Let's see if that works. And then at the end of this, let's do print debug style setting. So hopefully I can now walk up to the machine, line up with the dial, and change between the settings. Yep. Cool. And then I probably want to show on our display here what setting is what. Can I also re-add? The number of release games that are made with Godot that you recognize is so limited. Yeah, there is that as well. Out of all the games that have been released on with Godot, I can't name anything other than Timekeeper. There are probably some big ones. Games made in Godot. Cassette Beasts, fair enough. Endoparasitic. Luck Be a Landlord. These are the ones I've actually heard of. Yeah, that's that's probably it. even on this list, I've heard of Potato as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. The Case of the Golden Idol, I've heard of that. Isn't this just game dev simulator or whatever it's called? Buckshot Roulette could be. I would have thought it would be shown on here, right? Oh, this is yeah, that's it. Game Dev Tycoon. That's the one. Fist of Forgotten is that Jitspo's game? Buckshot Roulette Game Engine. Yeah. I don't wonder why that's not on their display page. We reach the end of this album again. Yep. That is Jitsu, yeah. Thought I recognised it. Yeah, I'm surprised that's not showcased then, because it's quite a popular game as well. I think for Game Jam games, it's going to be powerful enough. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe for full releases of games, it's not quite there. Yeah, there's that as well. I mean, there was so much investment after all the controversy around Unity last year, and they have just done this update recently. Fingers crossed. No, I think my next games are not going to be big games. They're just going to be... I think what I want to try and do is revisit old game jams and actually make the games that I was planning to make. Just not on game jam timelines, and see how they come out. Yeah, Godot 4.3. So this is something that they were showing off, is like they've now got, in the latest version, there were 520 contributors, which hopefully is a good thing. I know it doesn't necessarily mean more people writing code means better engine, and there's a big risk there as well. Yeah. Sounds like a lot of bugs, yeah. But I mean, open source is good in general, right? The more people looking at the code, the better the code becomes. As long as people are working together to like improve code rather than just, I want this feature in the code, let me figure out how it should work and then release it. And if all 520 of these people are just making new features, then that's going to be a nightmare. That's going to be a lot of bugs. But if some of them are on like a code formatting and tidy up road, maybe. I mean, so far it has felt very nice to work with, but again, it's difficult to tell on Game Jam time. What was I was looking at these, wasn't I? Can I add reflected copies? If I copy and paste, what big companies, well, what software companies at all do you know that have QA and actually use it? Need to ask what's it, CrowdStrike, how their QA went. So I want to add this and this again, but can I flip them? Move right, move left. No, okay. But I can flip in code, right? So we're already in our player script. We're flipping the sprite somewhere here. Animated sprite 2D dot flip. So let's see if we can do the same. So animated sprite 2D is there. So yeah, it's most likely. I mean, if considering they were like security systems working on the kernel level, I'd imagine there is decent QA. But yeah, like you're saying, someone was pushing something through way too quick, and they did it on a Friday. Who publishes stuff on a Friday? It's nuts. It'd be interesting to see what happens with that, because that was huge. So actually, I want to do another match here. File setting. And on the case of it being 3, we want to flip it. Oh. And if it's 5, we want to set it to 0. Yeah, God. I mean, I figure that they wouldn't have waited until the Monday. But yeah, that was nuts. And flip goes back to false. And then all I need to do is also set the sprite. Which, how does this work? Can I set the frame in here? It's just called frame. I don't think that's... Frame changed. Can I set frame changed? Canvas item draw node. Could I change frame of animation? Animated sprite dot frame. Okay. Oh no, this is wrong. Okay. Because the match function needs to be accurate, quite literally. Okay. No. That's fine. So dial setting +1. The US government now has cybersecurity review board as of 2 years ago. It's supposed to instigate those type of things to help them from happening again. But they don't have subpoena power. Oh, so companies don't have to work with them. I mean, I feel like this is bigger than even that. Like, this is global. Yeah. The problem is, it's like CrowdStrike isn't really even a big enough company to deal with the fallout of it all. Like, it's going to bankrupt them regardless if they are actually able to continue as a company. So we've got 0, 1, 2. Which should just count up. When it gets to 3, we want to set this to animated sprites 2. Really? Surely that's just gonna, like, they're gonna get hit with fines. They're gonna have to get hit with fines, I'm sure. The fact that people had to get out like whiteboards and write out. I mean, the only way that you could fix the devices was physically plugging in the USB to reboot it. It was like, that's nuts. Now, is it worth doing this? Yeah, it's fine. So, animated sprites 2D dot frame equals 1. Does that work? And then we say 4 is animated frame is 0. And then 1 and 2. There's got to be a better way of doing this. So 1 is 1, 2 is 2, 3 is 1, 4 is 0, 5 is still 0 but flipped the other way. Can this ever go in at 0? No. 1, 2, 1, 0, stays at 0, and a bit flips. Let's see if this works. Yeah, pretty much guaranteed. Come on, please. Oh. Oh, wait. That's not the animation that I want to change. I want to do this animation for animated sprite 2D, not this one. So, I think I can just do this. And we just call this, let's just call this dial. And then, wait, is it? Oh, it's this name. Maybe? Dial 2? No. Right, let's try that. Yeah, there's always going to be a better way to do things, but the most important thing, I'm going to assign value of type area CD to a variable animated sprite 2D. Huh? Oh, it is this. So that has to match. Right, okay. He gave up on this jam after 8 hours of breaking things. Ouch. No, but it's... You've still got loads of time. No need to worry just yet. We've got until Tuesday. It's loads of time for a game jam. What, as in it won't work at all? Yeah, I'm not normally a fan of time constraints, but also I don't get anything done if I don't have them. Yay! Okay, that works. Doesn't actually do anything, but oh no. It works only where it's not supposed to, and it doesn't work properly anyway. Yeah, but you got 3-4 days until to like fix it up and get it right. Ah, right, fair enough. Yeah, that's always the issue with game jams is life can get in the way as well. What warnings have I got? Body is never used on the function. That's just unused parameters. Can I do it with no parameter? Okay, so the changing dial works. Do we need to? We don't even need to look at the output location from this machine, because it will just output an item. I think Twitch allows links. I know YouTube definitely blocks it. That looks alright. Oh, is this your... That looks alright. It's just Justin, right? Yeah, you might have to pull it in. And the width, right? And for PS1 style stuff, this is what you'd expect, right? It's not meant to be amazing. The thing is, would people recognize it as Justin from this though? That's the question you're trying to ask, I guess. Can you have it so it doesn't wrap around his face so much? What do you mean they won't see it? Wait, is it only like an edge case scenario where they might even see it? Oh, right, okay, so the player's never going to see that. Nice. I'm gonna need... Maybe it's different. Because I figure that our machine, we've got the dial in the middle, but where's our activation going to be? Maybe we need like a button panel next to it. Let's just use the output for the moment. And then we can change where it is after, that's fine. Okay, so the output. So if we player interact at the input, then we need to look at our component . God, this is going to be such a mess of events. Before we can drop an item, I need to check if we are at the input of the machine, of a machine. And if so, then rather than putting it on the floor, it needs to go onto the machine itself. So here on our input, we need to check if player is carrying. So on the input, we need to do the same test here. If body's player, we need a player body. This is going to be such messy code. That can be separate, and then we need to say if player body dot is carrying. Oh. Then we want to drop what it's carrying onto the machine. How do we do that? So that's where we'd need to send the signal back to the player to drop oh god. Do we do another signal? Yeah, along those lines, but I want to I want to place the carried object into the machine, basically, which is going to be passing references around, I think. I think we want to do it here. Which means the component needs to be aware of both 1 and 2, or 1, 2, and 3 maybe. Maybe we put machines on the third mask layer. And then we can test for that. In the component. So in here, so on body entered, we need to say else. Is it else if like that? I'm assuming. Body is, let's say machine. Machine of type machine. And we're going to do class of machine, class name, machine up here. Machine. Let's save that. And then in here, it's found that. Else if body machine, what's wrong? Expected. Oh. Is it else if? Else? Can you do else if? Does it exist? Godot. Elif, okay. Machine equals body. Oh, body. Could not pass global class machine. Why not? Class name machine. Player detected true. We need to save this. Body entered. Oh wait, because does this need to be an area? Change type. Area 2D. Now it's going to complain about everything. Okay. Extends area to D. Let's save that. Oh, if player block body is carrying. Sure, let's just print DAR for the moment. Stop that being upset, that's fine. And now it's okay with that. Okay. So then in our scale machine, in our input, we want to add, what's it called, a point? Is it a point? No. What have we called it? It's in our player. Let's see what it's called. This one. What node is this? Marker 2D. So add child node marker 2D. And where is this marker? It's here. So we're going to put it there. And then in our component scripts, this needs to become empty. It's not going to allow that, is it? Type machine. Machine body machine here. How do I clear this variable? Set bar to empty. Godot. Can we use null? Was null, maybe? Yes, okay. And then here, we want to say if machine not null, maybe just if machine. Global position equals machine dot, now we need a this thing, which we did by in our player. Drop position is not a remote transform 2D. We've got to change that. This isn't used, is it? Player body, drop position, global position. No. So really, this should just be one of these. Drop position marker 2D. Let's get rid of that. And let's just check that still works as well. Drop position, global position. So machine dot drop position, global position. But it's not going to be called drop position. It's going to be called something else. This might be the completely wrong way of doing this, but let's see if it works. We're going to call this input position. And then we're going to do else. Do this. Let's see if that works. Can I test this? And please just work. That'd be great if it just worked straight away. There's no chance it's going to, but it'll be nice. So if we drop it here, nope. Right, what I want to do is test if things are working. If machine. So first off, we want to do a print debug here. Machine detected plus machine. Plus body. No, can't do that. Can I just do debug body? Maybe. Let's see what happens with that. I think I might need to go and get some dinner in a minute. No, okay. Because there's no collision shape on the machine, is there? So, do I do a big collision on this? I don't think I really need to, though. I think that's extra. I don't think I need that. I need to look for this. I wonder if I can do a class for this input. Or would I have to do a separate? Oh, I don't know. I need to take a break. I need to go and get some food. That's what I need to do. Gonna run around in circles otherwise for the next half hour. Okay, what I'm gonna do, break for dinner, and then come back and do probably some pixel art stuff next. I know I said that before, but I don't know, I might even do some more of this. Have a proper think about what needs to happen. But yeah, thanks to everyone who's dropped in to help out, and everyone who's lurked, chatted, all the good stuff. Thank you very much. Thank you, yeah. Good luck with your chess game. Hope it goes well. And yeah, I'll either be back on later or tomorrow. I'm busy during the day, so maybe it'll just be like an evening stream tomorrow. Good luck with the food. Thank you. Good luck with the Lucky Lefty loves linear lines or something like that. Hope it goes well. Catch up with you guys later. Cheers. This one.